Okay, to prepare for this job, you're going to go underneath your truck. Okay, your back bumper. You're going to have two bolts facing back. Those are going to be 15 millimeters, so you can use a 3/8. They're not that tight. And right there's your 15 millimeter. So you have an option of using an extension if you like, and a 3/8 ratchet. So that's going to be those two bolts right there that I show you in the video. And you're going to take those two bolts out. These are the two bolts that you take out right here. And these bolts are 15 millimeter. Okay, so let's see here. Where's our 15? Here's our 15 millimeter right here. So these are right there, your factory 15 millimeter. You replace these with the longer using the 16 millimeter. So the 16 millimeter that you put in, you tighten to 50 foot-pounds of torque. So I went to a 1/2 inch and I used my torque wrench right here and went ahead and put those in. Then you're going to go up here and you're going to use right here a 15/16, and you're going to take the lower of the two side brackets. So you see this plate and this plate, this bolt passes all the way through as I show you in the video. Take that bolt all the way out and you put the L-shaped stiffener bracket behind that bolt, and you tighten that bolt to 103 foot-pounds with this 15/16 and with your torque wrench. Then you're going to take this right here. This is the new bolt that they give you to go into the casting, and that is a 13 millimeter. And you're going to put that bolt in at 7 foot-pounds of torque. And that's all there is to it, and the step is then installed right there underneath your bumper. This is the Mopar side step, or tailgate step they call it. Now it's not hanging there in a bolted position, it's kind of loose hanging there. So all you do is you come under your back driver's side corner and facing straight backward. You have these the two bumper bolts that were here from the factory. You take them off with a 15 millimeter wrench and or socket, sorry. Take them off, and they're short, so you're going to take them off, and then they give you these longer ones. Take these two bolts out, and nothing falls apart, nothing moves, nothing happens. You hold this casting up and you use their two longer bolts and you put them through. Now right now everything's loose. I have it just hanging here. I'm about to snug these up lightly. I'm not going to tighten them, I'm just going to snug them, because the next thing you're going to do is turn to the side here where you have this bottom bolt right here on this bumper bracket. This bolt comes out, and the reason why is they give you this bracket. Let me see here where you can see. So they give you this bracket right here. So what it does is this end of it goes into here. They give you a little bolt to go in here, and then the end where my finger is through there, actually I'll get my hand up in here, so this will line up with this bolt and washer. You'll reuse that, and then this will line up with where we at right there. So that just gives you a little bit of added support for this tailgate step. So it's actually really easy. I mean, if you got your 15 millimeter wrench for the two bumper bolts, and I haven't seen yet what size that is, it's probably a 21 or 22 millimeter. It's literally 3 bolts. Now this is a long bolt. You can see it comes all the way through to the opposite side of the frame. So it's pinching these two plates right here. You see that bolt? So you see the bolt head and the end of the bolt. So you're going to pull this bolt all the way out, and then you're going to put this bracket in, this large end of the bracket, which you see has a lot of adjustment built into it. And there's a washer on these, so that washer is going to grab onto this. This is going to reach across again and anchor off of that hole right there. So it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 bolts. How long does it take you to get 4 bolts out and back in? That's how long this should take, and I'll show you more video when I get it done. So when you take the two 15 millimeter bolts out of here that are shorter, and you put in the provided 16 millimeter socket, for some reason it's a 15 millimeter head on the ones you take out, it's a 16 millimeter head on the ones you're putting back in. You torque these to 50 foot-pounds. So this frame bolt here that you're going to take out and put right back in, this one is 100 foot-pounds is what you're going to tighten that to. Right there. So that is 15/16 fits this right here pretty much perfect, almost no motion whatsoever on 15/16. So you're going to take this out and you're going to put that bracket, that tin bracket in that ties from this bolt over to this hole here with the provided bolt that they give you. You're going to tighten this one back to 100 foot-pounds. Here, let me show you the instructions real quick here. Okay, so all right. So this is that 15/16 right here. 100, they call it 103, 100 foot-pounds, whatever. This one here, this is for the 2 bumper bracket bolts in the rear, one here and one here. And these are at 50 foot-pounds. And then the small bolt that they provide for you to screw into the casting, they have it at 7 foot-pounds, so very little. That one's just snug. That's just a minor support right here. That's nothing major. So this is the step. It's, you know, like I said, I have it torqued onto the 2 rear-facing bolts. So you kind of push on an upward. If you push like straight forward and down, it does not move, right? So if you kind of push on a slight upward angle, it just snaps away. Now from the side, you see the tab right there? So this tab is up against the black plastic trim right here. So if you do go to push on, you see the tread right here? So that's indicating that you are pushing from the rear side of this. And if you bump, you're not bumping paint. This is that black trim that they give you, just like they give you this black trim on the bottom of the bed right here. So you take your foot, and all you're going to do is come over here, put your foot right here, and just kind of push straight back. It'll naturally go down, and it just extends out right there. So once you have that out, and you come over here, here's my Chris Kyle sticker, by the way. So you come over here, and you push the button, let your tailgate come down. Okay, so as you can see, this is standing right behind the edge of the tailgate here. And if you look down, you can see the step is sticking out from the corner a little bit. And what that allows you to do is come over here on the side. Now here's my view right at my chin height looking down. So you could step right on here. Now I don't have that one support on, but that's okay. And I can put my hand right here and I could stand up. So I'm standing straight right now, and I can easily reach my foot up and step up into my bed, right? So once you're up into the bed and you want to come down, so there's your step right there. So you see the angle? So it is definitely not tucked under the bed, or under the tailgate, I'm sorry. It's definitely sticking out enough that, you know, I think I can walk off forward right here. Look, I can step right off of the tailgate. This foot is still on the tailgate, and I'm able to step onto the step and step right down. So you see that? I can step up right into the truck, and I can walk over here, and I can step down. That quick, that easy. And doing it pretty safe, and, you know, not really a high risk maneuver, at least if it's not covered in ice. So that's it. I mean, it's a very simple install. It installs underneath the truck with 4 total bolts. You're going to take 2 out, throw them away, replace them with 2 new ones. Take the one sideways bolt out of the frame that's sandwiching those 2 pieces of support in the bracket for the rear bumper. Take that one out, put the brace in, put it right back where you got it, and then take the one additional bolt. You see it laying right there. That's the bolt that goes into the casting for that minor brace. They have Loctite already on it for you. So that's it. Not much to it, but it's a fantastic add-on to your truck if you didn't order it from the factory with the step. I got it on Amazon, or I'm sorry, I got it on eBay for around $300 shipped. And really, I think it's going to be awesome. I couldn't imagine me at 5'7" getting in and out of this stupid truck without that. This thing it's above my belly button height. You know, if you look at where I'm at, like, yeah, this thing's too tall for me. So that really makes it nice. And it really splits that in about half. Let's see, what is the height? I know someone's going to say, hey, what is the height of that thing? Well, let's take a tape measure, because we're sitting here on a level garage. And the height of that step is about 20 3/4 inches. Can we see that? Right there. And then the height from the step to the bed is about 19 1/4, 19 1/2 inches. So it really splits your step in half is what it does. You know, it splits the step height from the road surface to the tailgate, cuts it almost perfectly in half. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for a 50-year-old guy like me to jump up and down in this truck at will. So there you go. Enjoy. Thank you. All right. So when you want to deploy your tailgate step, right where we at? Right there. So all you do is, like I said, you're going to walk up to your truck and you're going to take your foot right there. So you just take your foot and you push kind of down and back, and it snaps right out. And then when you're done, you take your foot, kind of like you're going to kick a ball up into the air, and you just kind of kick it up and it goes. Up and sort of up and back motion, and a sort of down and back motion to deploy. So down and back to deploy. Watch out, red hit. Okay, and then up and back to tuck it away. So when it's tucked away, that's all you have. That's all you see sticking out is that little aluminum tab right there. So it's very quick and easy to deploy. Just always think about the motion, you know, going up, like you're trying to push it like up towards the toolbox up there. You're trying to push it up and back. And then here, you're trying to push it like on this motion, like behind the truck and on the ground. So if you're pushing down and back, it just naturally goes down and back. And it just naturally, but if you try to push forward and down, you can't move it, right? It has to go up. So you kind of kick on an upward motion there. That's all. So very effective. Awesome addition to the truck for $300. All right, hey, do me a favor, like and subscribe if you like, you know, these kind of videos. I don't overdo the videos. I don't put videos on unless there's something worth putting on. And I think this was worth putting on for my new truck I got. So, this is a Ram 2500. It is a 2019, so it's called a 4th and a half gen. So it kind of has the new 5th gen half-ton style front end, but it's really still a 4th gen truck on the 2500 and 3500s. They didn't totally redo the truck. I guess that's like 2022. They're going to come out with an entire new version of the heavy duties. So people are calling this a 4th and a half, 4.5 gen truck, but there were enough changes that the 2018 version of this doesn't work. You have to have the 2019 version, and I'll post a picture that'll have the actual part number that you need for the 2019-2020 version of the 3/4 and 1 ton trucks. All right, thank you.